Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of a new Trekkie. My 5-year mission to search out Star Trek media, to seek out our fans and merchandise, to boldly go where no fan has gone before.
Yes, I know this isn't Star Trek, but, but, greetings, salutations, how's everybody doing? So today, we're going to be talking about something that is probably, I'm not really sure, but probably not giving us a ton of, probably say, appreciation, is commercials. And in this case, we're talking about commercials regarding Star Trek. And not just any kind, we're talking about the top 10 Star Trek commercials. And in this case, it's going to be top, ranging from products someone can buy, or ads, or heck, even at sometimes there'll be actors from the show that would be in the franchise, and then in the commercials, and then, oh, looks like we're selling you something.
Logical.
So, we're going to talk about the top 10 Star Trek commercials. Let's get right into it.
Hey, do you guys have any Star Trek 5 tapes left?
Where is the Star Trek 5 video?
You got Star Trek 5, The Final Frontier?
Please. Any Star Trek 5s?
Ooh, thank you.
Great.
Thanks.
Fabulous.
Yes. Oh, thank goodness.
Would you happen to have Star Trek 5?
Yes, sir.
Star Trek 5, The Final Frontier? So tell your dealer you want to see it.
Okay, well, that one was a classic. That was Star Trek 5 on VHS. I gotta say, for humor aspect, I kind of find this one rather funny in a way. I mean, I like the tone of it and the fact that everyone's just saying, where is, like, there's different tone to way people was asking for Star Trek 5 on VHS. And yeah, I find it kind of funny how, like, that one lady's going to say, where is your tapes of Star Trek 5? Like, she's, like, wanting to talk to someone's manager or something like that. And yeah, I mean, like, everyone's going to say, yes, yes! Wait. The one actress I thought was like, yeah, okay. She was just, please! Okay, yeah, that was kind of funny. Yeah. And then, James Doohan showing up as Scotty, just like, do you have a Star Trek 5? And yeah. And like, yeah, I mean, which makes me think, I mean, I was only born in 92, so it makes me think, did you really have to talk to your video store provider to say, hey, do you have this movie? I mean, normally when I was growing up, I just had to, like, scan through the sections and everything, pick that one up. I mean, I didn't always just, like, buy rated R movies, because, I was a young child, so, and, my parents were probably thinking, no. But, moving on.
Look over there! Wow! What is it? Star Trek card!
Just arrived. Star Trek 25th Anniversary Trading Cards. Cards from the Final Frontier.
Okay. Star Trek cards. Yeah, I mean, well, I guess every kind of science fiction property or franchise at least has had trading cards. And I think that's pretty cool. I mean, I guess it looks like the kids are pretty excited about it, and honestly. The one thing I would probably say it was probably happened a lot, and most likely probably did, was, like, say, like, like, on the playground, like, say, everyone's having their blue card, like, say, I'll give you my board card for your, trying to think a board card for, say, a Klingon card or something. I don't know. But at the same time, they would probably say, like, someone probably have the Picard, like, someone would have a Picard, Captain Picard card, and someone would probably have a Kirk card in there. So, I've got Picard, and you don't, he. They probably would do that on the playground. There would probably be, like, there probably might be fights happening because of that, like, say, who's got Picard and who doesn't. I have no idea. So yeah, I mean, is it silly? Yeah. So let's move on.
Have you ever looked up and wondered, are we really alone? Well, now you can travel the universe, meet strange new aliens, explore exotic new planets with Star Trek, the Collector's Edition. Yours for just $4.95 for your introductory video cassette. These are the original, classic TV episodes. Start now with The Menagerie Parts 1 and 2.
I present myself to you for arrest. The charge is mutiny, Doctor. Guilty.
You get nearly 2 hours of classic entertainment. Yours for just $4.95. Then every 4 to 6 weeks, you'll receive a new video cassette.
It's killing the captain. Shoot it, Doctor, quickly.
Each contains 2 exciting episodes for a 10-day risk-free preview. So call now and explore the universe with Star Trek, the Collector's Edition. Yours for just $4.95 exclusively from the CBS Video Library. Credit card customers, call today. Positively no CODs. Call now.
So, yeah, Star Trek, the OG series collectors on VHS. I mean, I think this one was kind of exciting in a way, and the fact that, you know, it kind of shows, like, say, if you're born in that era, it kind of shows, like, clips from the show and all that, and, which is pretty cool. I mean, plus, if I was growing up in that time period when this came out, I think that would be pretty cool, and honestly. I mean, I always loved it when on TV, when it said, like, the little Shirley Temple, VHS or DVD collection, yeah. And yeah, it's probably had that about nostalgia. Probably people who grew up with this one probably thought, oh yeah, there's that killer Star Trek VHS collector's tape. They probably thought that too. I mean, it's probably cool that you get a book that comes with it that talks about the series in general. So yeah, there's that. I mean, is it, like, say, it's pretty kind of cool. It's more kind of informative, I suppose. But, moving on.
Computer subspace transmission to Starfleet Command from Enterprise. Stardate 45481.4. It's a single blast. Source unknown. Lieutenant Worf checks weapon systems. Captain Picard orders full shields from Lieutenant LaForge in engineering. Suddenly there is an alien presence on the ship. It's one of the Borg, a hostile robotic life form. Commander Riker returns phaser fire.
Star Trek, the Next Generation action figures from Playmates.
Okay, this one was kind of cool. Star Trek, the Next Generation action figures from Playmates. I gotta say, this one was a pretty cool ad, especially for kids. And that, you know, it's, you know, kids playing with, like, Star Trek toys, action figures. And, yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty cool, like, the way they're using the toys and all that, or action figures. And yeah, I know some people are going to be kind of upset with me constantly saying, like, you know, toys or something like that. It's an action figure. But I think it's, in my head, I like to think that it was probably a Borg child playing with these toys because he's just going through his fantasies of probably meeting the Star Trek crew and just, like, wanting to join them instead of, you know, assimilating all the members of the Enterprise. But, yeah, not really much to say, I can really say about this one. So, moving on.
is Scott. Kevin, this is Scott. Do you hear me? Over and out.
The Star Trek communicators with push-to-talk button.
Scott, this is Kevin. My bike is broken. Can you help me? Over. Yes, but send me a signal so I can find you.
Star Trek communicators with a range of 1,300 feet. Push button, twin warp sound, uses 1 9-volt battery, not included. Star Trek communicators with belt hook, telescoping antenna, and twin warp sound from Mego.
The Star Trek toy communicator. This one was kind of charming, and that I liked the way it looked almost like you're watching. It almost looks like you're watching like a Leave It to Beaver, like you know, like how like say today you'd have ads for products in a TV show. That's probably what would have happened. Like if they actually done that in probably the 60s, and like say Leave It to Beaver or something like that. That would have been that's probably something they would have done. Like say, like they'd have like a commercial like Star Trek toy, and then I haven't really ever watched Leave It to Beaver. I just know about it, honestly. And yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty cool, but at the same time, it's a walkie-talkie. I mean, it's a pretty cool looking walkie-talkie, and it's a Star Trek communicator. But yeah, it's a walkie-talkie, and looks pretty cool. I mean, probably that time, that era is probably like, well, this is probably better than the can of soup and the long string. Okay, next.
Presenting McDonald's Star Trek meal. Parents, take a good look. It's the only meal approved for your kids by the United Federation of Planets. Outside, the Enterprise, action, intrigue. 5 exciting boxes based on Star Trek, the motion picture. Inside, a regular hamburger, fries, soft drinks, a McDonald's and cookie sampler, and a Star Trek prize. Star Trek meal, games, jokes, puzzles. Your kids will love them. McDonald's Star Trek meal.
Star Trek McDonald's meals. What can I say about this one? I mean, I like the animation stuff. What I think is pretty cool. If I was born in this era, I'd probably say I want to go to McDonald's. I mean, I want to get the Star Trek toy. That probably would have made my thoughts. In honesty, I kind of miss ads like these, in the fact that, you know, I like the animation, I like the voiceover and all that stuff. I think it's pretty cool. Well, yeah, I mean, it's more subdued instead of like, you know, over the top. And it's not, it's just like, say, here's our product. It's Star Trek. It's a toy from McDonald's and all that stuff. And yeah, it's just like a animated, like, hand-drawn and all that. So, which I think is pretty cool. Or I had probably say it's either hand-drawn or probably a cell animation. But yeah, I think it's been pretty cool, honestly. So, moving on.
Chief Engineer's Log, Stardate 8609.8. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Aye, those were grand adventures. Hi, I'm James Doohan. Scott. You know, it's been 20 years since Star Trek first aired, and to this day, the Star Trek saga still captures the imagination of millions of fans all over the world. The adventure continues, and to commemorate the 20th anniversary of Star Trek, I'm very pleased to present the first ever series of Star Trek collector plates featuring the key members of the Starship Enterprise crew. On the first plate is my illustrious friend, Mr. Spock. Now, it captures all of Mr. Spock's superior intelligence and calm demeanor. A remarkable likeness, I would say. Under an exclusive license from Paramount Pictures, Mr. Spock is available only through Ernst Enterprises in association with the Hamilton Collection. Right now, the Mr. Spock plate can be yours for only $29.50. Now enjoy this plate for a full month and risk nothing. because the Hamilton Collection guarantees they'll buy back your plate at the original price if you're not satisfied. And through this special TV offer with your paid order, you'll also receive a free 6-month membership in the official Star Trek fan club. You'll be sent free the club's bi-monthly magazine and newsletter, plus lots more. So beam aboard and join us in celebrating the 20th anniversary of Star Trek. To order Mr. Spock and get your free membership, here's all you do.
Really? Okay, sure, we'll talk about it. Star Trek collector's plates. Yeah, I mean, I've seen this idea of, like, you know, say, you know, properties or franchises having, say, the collector's edition plates and all that. And I think that's pretty cool. Yet at the same time, I know what is going to be this used for. This is going to be, like, you know, put in a cabinet, and then it's going to be just displayed for everyone to see, like, say. And that's my, Spock Collector's Edition plate. And we don't use it, because it's supposed to be looked at and not used. And, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I mean, I just never really thought, like, you know, it can come to a place like that. I think it's pretty cool, but at the same time, I'm feeling like, say, I'd rather look at it, too, and then use it, but at the same time, I'm feeling like, why would I get a plate like that, and then think like, well, it's just gonna be used to look at. It's not gonna be used to eat food off, because we don't want, you know, the image to dissipate and all that, so just get regular plates, I guess, and honestly. But I mean, it feels pretty cool how James Doohan, I think he's kind of charming in it, and how he's describing the Star Trek fan club as well, and all that stuff, so, yeah. And obviously, like I say, this one has my friend, Mr. Spock. And he's just like saying, yeah, if you get these, you can join the Star Trek fan club. And I bet that, like, when these came out, that's how a lot of people joined the fan club and all that. So, and perhaps so, I'm not sure. So, next one.
Hi, I'm Chris, and this is Anna with MCI. She recently started a great friends and family calling circle.
A group of friends that wanted to get back in touch.
I believe I actually said we should resume communicating.
So Anna called and I signed up.
And Chris called me. I thought if anybody belongs in friends and family, it's us.
I used to get tired of staring at those faces. Now I kind of miss them.
I joined to save the 20% because when I call him, I end up talking to an answering machine, which is more interesting than he is.
I'm usually home. I'm just selective about the calls I take.
When they were forming the circle, they obviously saved the best for last. Oh, that's why she called me next.
Who is that?
How did you get in here?
There seems to be some error.
I believe you were in the wrong circle.
Call and start saving an extra 20% on calls to your own friends and family circle.
Every week, thousands of people join the millions who already have MCI friends and family. If you'd like to be one of them, give us a ring. After all, shouldn't your least expensive calls be to the people you care about and call all the time?
So, what we just watched was a MCI commercial. I think this one was basically, like, say, sort of like, you know how we have Skype commercials nowadays? Of, like, say, like, during this time period, I'm able to finally reach out to friends and family. Or, another example would be, say, Facebook live streaming, or, like, Facebook groups, you know, we see those ads. Perhaps that's what it was. Instead of, this was a MCI where you're able to connect with others by the phone. And I think it's kind of cool in the fact, you know, each actor is able to say, hey, I finally got to get contact back with my fellow actors and all that. So, yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I like the fact that it has the OG crew, and then suddenly Jonathan Frakes suddenly shows up. I apologize if I butchered his name. And I think he says, yeah, hey, how's everybody doing? And everyone's gonna say, wait, who is this guy? And everyone's gonna say, yeah, I don't think he's supposed to be here. Like, he's just this young, up-and-comer guy, and he's like, everyone else just, like, say, like, everyone's just, like, confused, like, say, who is he? Like everyone else is just, like, I don't know. But I think it's kind of funny. Okay, next one.
Zoom, reverse thrusters.
Hailing frequencies open.
Scotty, we need more power. I can't hold it much longer, Captain.
We're losing the Colonel's signal, sir.
Well, what was Spock's order? His usual, Captain. The two-piece combo. Okay, give me a two-piece combo.
Aye, sir.
No, wait. Make it 3 pieces. Leave them up, Scotty.
Status report.
Close call, Captain. Almost lost the coleslaw on that one.
Captain's log, stardate 2453.87. The crisis was averted. Our cravings satisfied. The chicken was excellent.
Take us out of here, Mr. Sulu. Warp factor 2.
Hey, who took my fries?
So, yeah, Star Trek KFC. I actually kind of like this one, honestly. I actually thought the actors playing all the actors characters was actually pretty good in the fact they were able to get actors who were able to look similar to the original. I thought that was pretty cool and kind of, honestly. I mean, it's kind of cheesy in the fact that, they have the Star Trek 60s vibe and all that, or the original OG Trek vibe and all that. So yeah, it's kind of fun. It almost feels like classic Star Trek, almost like an episode. And honestly, so that's pretty cool, honestly. And the actors in it seem to be having a lot of fun, just being silly. So before we move on to number one, I'm going to give some spotlights to some Star Trek ads that really didn't make the cut. So, enjoy.
Head for Taco Bell at warp speed and start collecting Star Trek 3 glasses. Beam home Spock. Klingon treachery. The secret of Valtrapan. And fate of the Enterprise. Star Trek 3 glasses. Only at Taco Bell. It's just made for you. Hurry and buy this week's glass. Spock lives for just 69 cents with the purchase of a large or medium soft drink at regular price.
It's the biggest thing to happen to sci-fi, ever. I love the characters. I love the aliens.
I love the special effects.
Captain Picard is my man.
What if I told you Star Trek The Next Generation is now available on video, and you could own your first 2-hour episode for just $4.95?
Full hour, right? Not just the previews?
Not just 1 hour, 2 full hours. Yours to keep for just $4.95.
Make it so.
Star Trek The Next Generation on video cassette for just $4.95? Wow.
I love this show. Just $4.95? $4.95?
How can you do that?
Many say it's the greatest science fiction series of all time. And now you can start collecting Star Trek The Next Generation on video cassette, beginning with the 2-hour series premiere, Encounter at Farpoint. Yours for just $4.95. Start at the very beginning as Captain Picard and his new crew are captured by the evil Q.
We surrender.
Hey, Picard is Captain Cool. He always finds a way out.
Well, you gotta love Data.
Where can I get some of those glasses Geordi wears?
Call now to begin collecting your favorite episodes on video cassette.
I want the whole series.
Enjoy your favorite characters, your favorite adventures, your favorite episodes.
My favorite, Code of Honor. Data Lore.
Heart of Glory.
Where no one has gone before.
They're all here, starting with Encounter at Farpoint. Yours for just $4.95.
Just $4.95? That's it? $4.95? Just $4.95? How do I get it?
How do I get it?
How do I get it?
Call now. Get your introductory Star Trek The Next Generation video cassette in special collector's packaging for just $4.95. Call now.
It's a classic. You gotta own it.
Gotta own it.
You gotta own it.
To start your video collection, call today and get your first Star Trek The Next Generation video for just $4.95. Don't wait. Call now.
hailed.
On screen. It's the Narada. Fire! We need more power.
I'm gonna get all she's got, Captain.
Brace yourselves!
With BK Kids Meals, you can create your own space adventures with sound-making toys from the new Star Trek movie. One toy per kids meal. Now with stars and bowl-shaped chicken tenders. Limited time only.
Captain, we're being hailed.
BK Kids Meals, now with Star Trek toys.
McDonald's. For you parents who don't speak Klingonese, he's saying, people of Earth, unite and bring your kids to McDonald's for a Star Trek meal. That's a regular hamburger, fries, soft drink, a McDonald's and cookie sampler, and a Star Trek prize. Oh, yes, 5 different boxes based on Star Trek the Motion Picture. Action scenes, jokes, games. He says, take it from a father who knows. His kids love him. McDonald's Star Trek meal available for your kids now.
You keep getting me killed. I thought you had my back. Oh, not again. Hold on just a minute. Okay. We're both too old for this kind of thing.
Star Trek, the video game.
All right, now you're overacting.
You could win an adventure into the next galaxy, to board the new Enterprise and appear in an episode of Star Trek, The Next Generation. Look for the winning game card inside boxes of Cheerios and Honey Nut Cheerios, or write for a free game card to Star Trek The Next Generation Sweepstakes, P.O. Box 5472, Minneapolis, Minnesota. You could have already won an adventure into the next galaxy.
Captain's log, stardate 5122-6, on a mission to Gamma 6. Spock, Bones, Scotty, and I beamed down, not knowing what to expect. We approached the idol. Its jaws were moving. Suddenly, 5 Lilliputians appeared, each attached to the other. The aliens placed themselves in front of the idol. Strange animals tried to grab us. Bones was trapped in a man-eating plant. Suddenly, the floor gave way. I was in the cave. The Lilliputians were friendly. Mission to Gamma 6 was a success.
Come on, kids, get your sweaters. Let's go. Bye, Mom. Hot water wash. Okay. Cold water wash. Pretty clean.
Aw, they didn't look that good. When can I stop kidding myself?
Out of the future comes all-temperature cheer with the all-temperature clean.
Must have powerful ingredients.
Certainly they're powerful. To give you the best-looking wash your world has seen in hot water, warm, cool, cold, and everything in between.
Terrific. Now that's white.
Cheer gives you a great-looking white in hot water.
And in cold water, that's clean.
Cheer beats even the leading cold water detergent.
Wait till you see my kids tomorrow.
I'll be watching.
Superior ability breeds superior ambition.
Boy, is this stuff clean and at all those temperatures. All temperature.
Skid Trickje von Flunk. Edgy Bratic Slugs. Rash Sock. Quadratic slugs.
So, we're talking about number 1.
Excuse me, I'm interested in the new collector's ornament from Hallmark.
Ah, the shuttlecraft Galileo from the Starship Enterprise.
Precisely.
You know, it lights up when you plug it in. And listen.
Shuttlecraft to Enterprise. Spock here. Happy holidays. Live long and prosper.
Fascinating.
For a store in your sector now carrying the Star Trek ornament, call 1-800-HALLMARK.
Live long and prosper, right?
No, I'll take 5.
The Hallmark Christmas ornaments. My God. I mean, it is only, what month? We're only in March, but after watching this, I felt like I was wanting it to already be December again. And the fact this one gives me the fuzzies. And the fact, like, you know, besides the fact that the ad's warm, it feels comfortable, and Little Nimoy had a phenomenal voice. You could just, I feel like if he talked to anyone, he would be able to calm you down in a way. In all honesty. And I'll bet, like, during the time when this was filmed, Nimoy thought, okay, sure, I'll do this. This is probably silly, but I'll be honest, because, like, you know, like, in a lot of these spotlights that we've done, there weren't a lot of ones that actually had Mr. Nimoy, besides the MCI commercial. So yeah, to have one that was featured him majorly was pretty neat. And in fact, it kind of works about him, like, you know, a Christmas ornament. Heck, you know, maybe if I ever find that specific ornament, I'd perhaps get it. I probably need to look for that on Amazon, perhaps. And I'll probably find it in a thrift store, perhaps, too. But I gotta say, this one is extremely... This album was extremely charming, and I thought it was the best, honestly, because of Mr. Nimoy's acting, the cold, not the cold, but the warmness of the ad, and that it feels generally, like Christmas. I might, you know, by the time December rolls around again, I might just watch this just for the fuzzies, honestly. But yeah, I mean, this one was the best, in honesty. And if there was any that you didn't partially think made the cut, put your thoughts and comments down below. Like, what do you think is the best Star Trek advertisement? And special point bonus, if you able to figure it, what was the worst in marketing Star Trek that you thought fell flat? Put those comments down below, let me know, and as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. See you later.